That's hot. All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, broadcasting to you live from the kitchen table because it's really wet and foggy out, and I didn't feel like hauling all my stuff out there and letting it get all wet. So I'm back in the kitchen. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in the kitchen again. All right. And we got one person watching. Hello, you one person watching out there in watching land. So good morning and welcome to Thursday. Whoa, we got 8. Hey, Chris, good morning. First through the door, or at least first up on the chat box here. How you doing today? Got some coffee, getting ready. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. Still working on the peppermint coffee. Hooray, Thursday, most right and truly correct there, Bill. Good morning. All right, Chris, you're great. Good. I got to show you something. I don't know if anyone's had this. I haven't had it yet. Holly, good morning. Doesn't this sound really like great coffee? Highland Grog rum and butterscotch. I'm really excited about next week because this is what I'm going to be drinking. No financial recompensation or anything like this. This is one of the Christmas gifts. But I keep looking at it and going, oh, I bet that's going to be good. Hey, Cynthia. Good morning. Pam. Hello. And Jennifer. Yeah, sounds like a chart buster back in the kitchen again. Yeah, I do well in the kitchen. Hey, Darlene. Good morning. Yep, I'm feeling better. I got a little bit of gunk in the trunk. I guess that's not the trunk. That would be the throat. But gunk in the trunk sounded better, and I'm kind of in a literary type morning. So yeah, it's coming up. I'm coughing. Getting the lung cheese out of the lungs and into the wastebasket. I was wondering about that. Yep, getting better at injections. The trick is not to think so much. Hard for me. I understand that completely, my friend. Yep. Analyze and assess and overthink. Here it is. Get your Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. Love the Helen hugs. I have no idea where they found the grog coffee. This was part of the Christmas gift from Younger Weather. I think she might have found it up in Minnesota, actually. But I don't know. It's Cameron's Specialty Coffees. So rum and butterscotch. Exciting. Oh, man, everyone's showing up here. Okay, I got to... Okay. Hey, Charles. Good morning. Cinnamon. Missed y'all convos. Hey, are you up in the medical center there? Because we got that foggy morning. That always makes Houston look good. Houston is best when you can't quite see it, right? All right. That was not supposed to be a sexy. It was just supposed to be a haha. Anyway, moving on. Hey, blessings. Good morning. Over on YouTube today. Hey, Kiri. Hello. This is good news. We were worried about that. Kiri, all baby goats are nursing on their mamas. Excellent. Because you had like one that wasn't and one that was iffy. What, you had 4 new baby goats yesterday? Something like that? Incredible. Jonathan, hello. How are you? Coffee. Go coffee now. That is excellent advice. Everyone else is also pooping nicely. That's all. Never underestimate the health benefits of a good poop. Here we go, and that is the magic word. And we drink. Hey, Dan. Good morning. How you feeling? Visualize the action, then actualize the vision. I tried that. My wife gets really upset with me. Oh, well. Jennifer, old age has made me soft. I used to be able to give injections to livestock, no problems. No more. Are you like feeling, oh, it's going to hurt them? Or it's kind of interesting because usually it goes the other way. You know, as they get older, it's like, F it. Hey, Mike. Good morning. James, hello. How are you doing? Ooh, looks like Amazon carries the grog coffee. Cool. If it's as good as I'm imagining, and I worry that I'm over imagining how good it's going to be, but so be it. I may need a constant source of it. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Diana, hello. And to all the carpenters, hello, hello. Like I said, for some reason my camera isn't working, but I got your picture up there on the refrigerator. Okay. Each mom had twins, 1 boy and 3 girls. Cool. Yep. Sounding better, Doc. I'm feeling better. Like I said, I got every so often suddenly have a coughing fit and another chunk of lung cheese will come up. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling all right. Like I said, the voice is still a little rough. It's not like the yesterday when it was like this. But it's doing all right. I wouldn't want to give like a 3-hour presentation, but my plan today. So I have actually 2 pork shoulders in the fridge that are thawed out, and I'm going to smoke them. I'm going to smoke one today and one tomorrow. Today's will be given to the neighbors to help them celebrate their New Year's celebrations because they just had the kid on December 7th or something like that, very recently, and then her parents are up from Peru, and so this will be just one less thing for them to worry about. Plus, they really, really, really like my smoked pork shoulders, so it's like extra joy, and it makes me feel good to do it, and it just gives me a reason to sit by the smoker all day. So looking forward to it. Probably won't do a live broadcast. Probably read a book and just kind of chill, rest the voice, breathe in the juicy flavors and all that sort of thing. Hey, Monica, good morning. Alexi, Super Goddess, how are you? Let's see. Cinnamon working today at the medical center. Slept driving in. Was it? Wait, slept driving in? That doesn't sound like a good combination. It was foggy. I'm overtime, so tired. Need coffee. Coffee. Oh, speaking of coffee, here it is. Pam found it. Amazon Cameron's Coffee Roasted Ground Highlander. Okay, here, I don't know if we can see this. Will this work if I do this? All right, here's a trick on Amazon. So we got Amazon.com, we got the name of the product, we got this DP, and then we have this BO, and then a slash, and then all this other stuff after it. If you are trying to share a link from Amazon, you only need from the HTTPS down to the end of this BO number type thing here, because that is the Amazon code number. And all this other stuff is like kind of says where the person was searching that they found it on Amazon, because it looks like you were searching on Bing Shopping. Ooh, there we go. Lung cheese. So hold on one second. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. I just had to dispose of large gobs of gunk. I figured you didn't want to see that. Maybe you wanted to see it. All right, Kiri, Dan is wondering what breeds of goats you raise. I guess there are different breeds of goats, aren't there? Hey, Alicia, good morning. Ooh, Diane, today my son who graduated moves to San Antonio to start his new job. And just like that, parenting as we know it is over and a new phase begins. Sunrise, sunset, mixed emotions. Yeah, I'm only barely scratching the surface of those emotions with many weather. Oh, you can hear how my voice has changed. How many weather, left to California. So she's asleep on the couch right now. But yeah, I can't imagine when we reach that empty nester level. I got plans, but we'll see if my plans and the wife's plans match up. But congratulations on a job well done, and you have my sympathy, most definitely. Vision, actualization, wife. That Venn diagram is painful. Oh, very true there, Bill. Very, very true. Oh boy. But hey, you know what? We do what we do. Hard to give shots over the castration sessions I particularly look forward to. Okay. Yeah. No, given your past, I understand completely, Jennifer. And if that's what it makes to take you, if that's what it takes to make you feel better, hey, you're doing the animal a good deed in the long run. So let's have it. Oh, cool. You got a picture on your fridge too? Neat. We're like fridge buddies. Hey, Dina. Good, lovely, foggy morning, tribe. Last Thursday of the year. Most definitely. Okay, my voice has really got, there's like this clunk of gunk hanging on my vocal cords right now. So, oh, mom and dad are here. Hey, good morning, tribe. +7 this morning. Not much sun today. Stays cold. Might get fishing yet. Need 15 inches. Ooh. I'm back. See, all better now. Might get fishing yet. Need 15 inches ice to drive on. 4 to 8 inches now. So you're getting close. How's your cold coming, Dad? You and Mom. Are you pretty much over the cold? Are you still fighting it? I know mine is like on the last legs. Any New Year's resolutions? To be a better dad, a better husband, to how do I say this? To be more respectful of my family. I need to work on that. Love thy neighbor. Most definitely. I just like smoking meat and I like making people happy. You might have noticed that. So, it's just the original plan was there was going to be a big party and they were going to come over and we were going to spend all day smoking the meats and stuff. But because of the cold and, I didn't want to get the baby sick and all this sort of stuff, we said, well, you know what, let's cancel the party. But I already got the meat defrost, or it was already starting to defrost. So you're still getting the meat. So don't worry about that. We're just not having a big group party, drinking, singing, caroling type stuff. Chris, I use tiny URL to make smaller links. That works too. No worries, Pam. I was just trying to, impart some of the wisdom that Amazon has beaten into me. I figure if you can't use the beating for good, why is the beating worth having? So, yep. Oh, cool, Jonathan. Nashville was a hoot, but it's good to be back. Did you drive to Nashville? You drove to Nashville, didn't you? It's not that far from you, really. It's what, 7 hours, something like that? 8 hours? I don't remember. Hey, Charles R. Good morning, tribe. Donut shop at the end of the freeze apocalypse to gather the frost-sensitive foods, December 30th. And there's a bug flying in front of me. Where are you located that you got a freeze going on? I always pictured you in Texas, but I guess it looks like there's snow on the ground. Eek. Large globs of goop. Who's ready for scrambled eggs? I already had my scrambled eggs with chopped up prickly pear cactus in it. So goop with extra goop. Okay, so Kiri, your goats are mostly Nubian. Buck is a Nubian, but my first goat dumped a pet was a Boer. So a few crosses. Okay. Cool. And you need to milk Tiffany today. I'm assuming Tiffany is the goat. Hey, Donna. Good morning. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm still sounding a little rough, and I'm still in the last stages of coughing gunk up. But other than that, doing all right. My plan today is lots of like horehound candies because that's an expectorant to help loosen the phlegm, and a lot of different hot teas and coffee to help steam and hydrate and make it that much easier to get out. Unfortunately, coffee makes phlegm worse for me. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. Too late now. Too late now. Dan, we had a 50-50 Boer Nubian buck over Bordeaux's. Miss my goats. I want a neighbor with goats. I wonder if I could talk my neighbors into getting goats. Oh, my, Gary, 64 degrees in my house right now. Supposed to be in the 70s today, so refuse to turn the heater on. That's what blankets are for. And you got the dogs to cuddle with. Okay. New Year's resolution, have never broken it. Not to heat a deer. Okay. Not Not quite there with you, Kiri, but I'm assuming we'll figure this out. Hey, Tim. All right. Good morning, Trav. Hauling horses today. Cool, cool, cool. Diana, New Year's resolution, be awesome, powered by the gut pill. Soon, 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 soon. So it was the last thing that we had the California manufacturer make for us. And they're now like 2 months behind due, past due. And so we've done what we did with the blood pressure pill is we contacted the place just over here in spring and said, okay, we got another one for you. How soon can you get this knocked out? And they said, okay, to get the, everything and stuff and manufacture, it'll be about 8 weeks. And we're going, you know what, go for it. Because at this point, we've given up hope with the Californians. Yeah, Jennifer, funny how having a baby decreases occurrences of parties. Yep. Even though they're just neighbors, it's been hard. Makes you only quiet. I want only quiet. Yeah, there is that. When you have a baby. See, my New Year's resolution is not to make any more New Year's resolutions, as I usually end up breaking them within a week. But you tried, and that's what counts. James, I'm trying to get ready for work to go in early because I have so much work to do at work. Charlie has decided instead we're cuddling instead. Okay, Bindi is mad at me because we got her a life jacket for the canoe and she hates it. Aw. Once she falls in the water, she might realize, hey, this is all right. I need to go harvest Swiss chard for breakfast. You and my mom would get along there, Kiri. That's the sort of thing mom has for breakfast. Hey, Henry. Good morning. How are you? You get any cool parts for the truck for Christmas? Yeah, Dennis, sounds like a cold front is moving through Sunday, Monday. Yeah, isn't it supposed to be like go from a high of 80 down to a low of 30 in 24 hours? That'll be interesting. Some storms predicted for Sunday, I believe. Ooh, my granddaughter turned 17 2 days ago. Wish you had a tincture to make grandchildren stay little. I would have used it on my own kids, but it is what it is, isn't it? Just, rockets being built to launch and go far off into space. Okay, 10-hour drive from where you're at to Nashville. But funny thing about me flying, I had racked up 30 flight hours by the 5th grade. Oh, wow. That's a lot of flight hours already that young. So you prefer driving now, or did you drive? Goats will do a great job of cleaning all plants from your yard. Yeah, that's why I don't want them. Okay, that makes more sense. Hit, not hit a deer. Gotcha. Cinnamon, New Year's resolution, not to make any since I never follow through. Alexia, I had the same crud this month and sounded like a frog for about 5 days. I'm on day. Did it hit Monday? I think it hit Monday. So we're on day 4. So I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll be right as rain. Yep, I've given up on Californians too. Understandable. All right, Henry, will the gut pill help with diverticulosis? Let me check on that. I want to say yes. In my research, the main gut disease it will not help with is Crohn's disease, but most of the others it will help with. But let me double check on this one, all right? Then I'll get back to you. Yeah, Chris, my resolution is cut down on fast food and sugary junk. Understandable. And Jennifer says, Chris, you will feel so much better soon. Most definitely. All right, flying was so fun back when plane would dress up in their Sunday best aboard the plane. I flew last back in 2002 and swore I would never fly again unless by private charter. So I drive everywhere I can. I kind of feel the same way, except not so much worried about how other people dress, but they pack everyone so tightly in the planes, and security is such a kabuki theater and all that. I'd just rather drive. Okay, here we go. Swiss chard and dandelion egg scramble. Now that sounds good. Since mom passed in 2008, I have zero reasons to visit California. Yippee! Eh, it's okay to visit. I just don't want to stay there. Hey, Kelsey, good morning. Goat pen here looks like a beautiful lawn. Nice. All right. Well, Doc, when Carly and I finally settle down somewhere, you can move by us and enjoy our goats and pigs and micro cattle. Cool. I'll show up with my smoker. Gary. Okay. 6th grade field trip. Flew from Sacramento to San Francisco, tour San Francisco airport, fly home. But that field trip no longer happens. That's a weird field trip. All right, James, what sort of micro cattle are you trying to get? Pam, I'm so completely ditching junk food this year. That is good. Ooh, I've managed 53 years airplane free. Nice. Okay, yes, Victoria, Texas, not a freeze, but a huge billionaire friend and loss of the world, Grace Beauty and Harathis O'Connor Williams art carve. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. Art carve, big deal here in Houston. Ooh, plan on scrambled eggs with shard, maybe potatoes too. Ooh, sounds good. Alicia, I want to see the redwoods before they're all gone. Well, considered a large portion. Well, a number of them are protected. You probably got some time, but yeah, definitely want to see that. That's something ever since the Return of the Jedi, I've wanted to see the giant redwoods. Drive to Maine to show my resolve. Now that's cool. Okay, for micro cattle, James is thinking a Dexter's or Dexter Highland cross. Cool. Okay, so you did drive to Maine already, Eleanor. That would have been awesome. Hey, Denver, good morning. You at work today or you got this week off? Ooh, my first camping trip was in Redwoods. I was 6 months old. Cool. There are Ewoks in California. Well, they're meth heads and crackheads. And they have kind of the same general activity. No, that's bad. All right, I'm going to go blow my nose again. Hold on. I'm going to do it off camera. Oh, man, that feels good. Okay, diverticulosis is caused by physical pockets, diverculum in the large intestine. Things that caught and irritate those pockets. My case, skin does it like beans and potatoes. Okay. So like the skins of beans and potatoes cause the problem. But yeah, in that case, yeah, I think it will help because it does help with the leaky gut. Well, I forget I said that. FDA is going to come after me. Alexi, New Year's resolution, not really a resolution, but we're going to start tracking our hours outside. Attempting to do the 1,000 hours outside challenge with the kids. So hopefully more road trips and adventures. They're getting big so fast. I can feel the time evaporating. Oh, you have no idea. No idea. But definitely the 1,000-hour challenge. That sounds really cool. Okay, I mean, to be fair, Southeast Texas and the Piney Woods are full of method. Well, that's true. Yeah. All right, Katie, have a good one. You are loved. Oh, cool. Jonathan saw the Grand Canyon back in 2020. Drove all Route 66 to get there. Scratch that off the to-do list. That's on my to-do. I need to see the Grand Canyon. I have not yet. Yeah, I've driven in Los Angeles a lot. It sucks. But I got to tell you, Houston is turning into Los Angeles. The one saving grace with Houston is we have feeder roads. So if you miss your exit or have other problems, it's not a big deal. But in California, once you're off the freeway, you can't get on for miles and miles and miles. And if you get off in the wrong area, it gets really scary really fast. Okay, Denver, at work, half a day today. It's pretty slow, but it is good. Good. Oh, Kelsey, yeah, finishing up on that 8-foot limestone wall today. We added 3-stack high raised bed in front of it to plant fruit trees. Should turn out nice by spring with everything grown in. Oh, that sounds awesome. That does sound really awesome. Sorry, I got mustache hair. I need to trim my mustache. Ooh, took the scenic route via the Blue Ridge Mountains. That was awesome. I believe it. Good morning, Drive. We're on our way to New Braunfels to pick up our annual $100 ham. I remember you talking about that. They're super delicious, and we make it last for months. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to make a ham. See, I'm thinking. I have that pork shoulder. I have a lot of salt. I need to. The wheels are turning. I should be quiet, though, so Mrs. Weather doesn't hear me. All right, here, the counties north of Sonoma County, where I went to college, can be very dangerous. Criminal grows marijuana in the woods and don't like strangers showing up. Yep, on some of the hiking boards I'm on, they talk about, bad encounters up there. Hey, Denver. Ree's appointment is at 9, right? Keep that in mind. Helping you out here, Diana. This is funny. This is when parents are using the donut shop to remind each other of stuff that they got to do that day. My life is now complete. I love this. Some people are bothered by seeds and other non-digestible items. I can believe it, especially small seeds getting into those pockets and this kind of getting in there. But yeah, I believe the gut pill can help with that, the way it's designed. Hey, Evie, good morning. Oh, Cinnamon, I was supposed to see the Grand Canyon, but my appendix decided it should be seen. Oh, that sucks. Damn you, appendix. Ruining the chance to see the Grand Canyon. You just got to... Maybe you can fling the appendix into the Grand Canyon. It sounds like it's become less of a problem now that it's recreational legal. Actually, you'd be surprised, James. I was reading about that. Because of all the taxes and everything that the California government has put on the marijuana growers and marijuana selling, it's still cheaper to buy it on the black market. So the legal marijuana businesses are collapsing, and the illegal ones are still thriving because the government was there to help you. Alicia, well, we will do that as well. 12 and 5 here, and I want to cherish all these moments. 1,000 hours outside, that's a really good way of doing it. Yeah, Gary, growing up with a mom who loves to camp, I've been to a lot of state and national parks. Cool. Same here. Chris, amazing. Thank you. Immaculate beard. It's a little gray, but that's just a sign of wisdom. There's my imitation of an ant. But welcome to the donut shop. Hope you enjoy your stay. Like I said, just kind of a random place for people to get together and talk and feel part of something. Love to watch the wheels turning. That's because you're not within the blast range. Like I said, the usual response from Mrs. Weather is, "Oh no." So, oh well. Hey, Kay, good morning. Kelly, is that the new Braunfels Smokehouse? Go get you some, or just smoke that pork shoulder. I'm wondering, because I got the two, and I'm going to smoke the one pork shoulder today, and I was going to smoke the other one tomorrow. But I'm pondering now. Maybe could I make it into a ham? I had looked up how to make hams. Nose is running. Let's see. My granddaughters taught us to support our national state parks too. I'm a card holder for both. Love camping. Awesome. Hey, Bonnie. Hello. How are you? How are they too dangerous to live in now that it's legal? Okay, you heard my explanation, right? That the government basically screwed up the whole legal aspect of it, and it's still cheaper to buy from the black market. But that's still all the violence and stuff inherent in the black market is there. Yeah, it's a mess. Hey, Goat Soup, my friend, your beard is quite a spectacle. All right, there seems to be beard fanciers coming in this morning. What about the mohawk? I think the beard goes exceptionally well with the mohawk. Gary, legal to grow one plant, so your neighbor is probably hiding multiple plants and will shoot you for no valid reason. That could be. We drove to Vegas after the Grand Canyon, which was a blast. I still need to learn how to have fun in Vegas. I've only been there once. I find it usually takes me like 2 or 3 times in a city before I discover the parts of it that I really enjoy. Like New Orleans. I love New Orleans because I found out how to enjoy New Orleans. Let's see, Grow Sync, everyone they don't know is there to steal the Grow. Yeah, most definitely. They're still guarding it. Let's see, Bonnie, our New Year's weather, thunderstorms leaving 2021 and coming into 2022. Saturday night, down to 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Oofta. Oh, boy. Okay, interesting about how the government oversight is killing the industry. I have family there. They just grow it in their backyards. According to them, a lot of friends and neighbors don't buy because they can grow. They also mostly ingest the raw so they don't get high. But they also have backyards. Remember, there's a lot of people in Los Angeles that don't have a place to grow stuff, so they're still dependent on others. And if you're in the city, those others are usually not the government. All right, Kelsey, next month should be a good one. Train ride to Tucson, then camping in Terlingua in the same month. Can't wait counting the days. That's going to be awesome. Terlingua is such a cool town. Apparently, it's becoming kind of a hot spot, though. Just don't let the smoke out when the wheels turn. Nope. I plug my ears. No, I don't. Hey, Curtis, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm glad you like my fridge. You seem to be easily pleased. I like that in people. Neighbors are also potheads, drunks, and not family-oriented neighbors. Thankfully, on up and down the street, it's all very good people. Though we do seem to have a new person. The house, 2 houses down, got sold, and at least judging from the truck, I think I'm going to like the new people that moved in. So we're going to see what happens there. Yeah, you can be a cannabis user and still be family-oriented and not an evil pothead. This is true. But on the other end, there's ones that aren't. So. Okay, what does cheese smell like? I'm deaf, so I do not know. Okay, now you're just messing. So we're moving on. All right, S, it took me 3 trips to New Orleans, or I'm assuming, New Orleans to finally appreciate it. And that'd be. Took 3-day trip with knowledge friend. It's all about the food, very much so. All right, talking about smoking herbs and smoking pork. Donut Shop is a smoke shop today. Most definitely. Oh, let me just jump through here. If you judge your neighbor by their truck, I'm in big trouble. Well, it's the bumper stickers on the truck. When they have a bunch of hunting and fishing stickers and the coastal conservation type stuff, I'm thinking there's a chance we'll be friends. All right, hold on. I just realized the medicine man stuff is over there. I'm also going to go blow my nose, so give me a minute. Was it a Tolstoy quote or something that all happy families are the same, but all miserable families are miserable in different ways or something like that? And that's what I think about, like when you have the bad neighbors and crackheads and marijuana and all that sort of thing. Is, you can have bad neighbors without drugs, you can have bad neighbors with drugs, but generally they're probably unhappy. Anyway, just thinking. All right. When my boys were growing up, we would go camping every year for a week. We go to Magnolia Ridge and by Dam B all the way down around Sam Rayburn. I always cherish those days. That's a nice place. A lot of alligators up there, though. We have a bumper sticker on the farm truck. Hunt with your kids, not for them. Nice. Your nose blowing sounds almost as loud as Mrs. Weather's sneeze. Yep. When I'm going to blow, I'm going to blow. when you use responsibly, no one knows you use. Most definitely. Sorry, my cat just ran another cat off. I had to see what it was all about. And that's the thing, responsible use. Okay, hey, it's time for the group take. Yay! Group take, group take. Starting with the immune pill. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop. I need another. Yep. Luckily, I have the other one waiting here. So there we go. Load it up on the immune pill. The brain pill. So I know I don't have COVID. I can still smell the brain pill. The liver pill. The uric acid pill. Luckily, I don't need that one. Blood pressure pill. Again, don't need that one. The Serenity pill. All right, don't need that one. Bum, 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 bum. Libido pill. Ma, 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 ma. Na, 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 na. And finally, the Stonebreaker pill. Again, I don't need that one. Okay, I need to make room here. The table again. As long as you can't smell brains, we're all good. Most definitely. Oh, Delta 8. So the way the Texas marijuana laws and stuff are written, and drug laws, it actually lists the THC, the tetrahydrocannabinoid molecule by name. But scientists have found all sorts of synthetic variations of the THC that have very similar effects on the human brain. And so one of them is the Delta 8. So technically it's still legal in Texas, even though it has pretty much the same effect as THC. So something to keep an eye out for, something like that. There's on the Vice channel, there's Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia. I can't remember the exact name of it. It's a show, but it's basically this guy interviewing all these different drug makers and so forth. It's kind of fascinating, kind of scary, but we'll see. But yeah, I think he talks to the chemist that developed all the Delta 8 and all these other variations of THC that are synthetic and are generally not covered under the drug laws. Yes, there's huge lists of these molecules. And as soon as one gets banned, he pops out another. Yep. And like anything used right is good. Anything used wrong is bad. If you look at it, the marijuana and the opium are the two oldest medicines of mankind. We actually have cannabinoid receptors in our body designed specifically to respond to marijuana because we've evolved with that plant. But I mean, alcohol, a cup a day or a glass a day is good for the heart. But you drink 5 a day, or you get into a stupid drunk or drunk driving, and then you got problems. So it's not the plant, it's not the alcohol, it's not the gun, it's the people and what they do when they are, using it. Oh, interesting. You don't lose smell with Omicron, they say. I did not know that. Interesting. Let's see, 758. Yep. Gary, I know someone who researched growing hemp legally, way too many regulations, and farmers who did everything right still lost their entire crop because of too much THC in the crop. Yep. Well, USA society has a tendency to overuse. If you look at a lot of the things, it's not just USA. It's the main thing is we have access to so much. Yep. Then I looked into it too. They come and burn your hard work down to the ground if your levels are 0.5% too high. Yep. Absolutely right, Alicia. Anything you overuse is bad. Sugar, caffeine, anything. Social media. Too much social media. All right, help me get off chemo pills and immunosuppressant drugs and stay away for several years now. Cool. Ooh, working on a rum and coke jelly and a fireball and Mountain Dew. I have tons of jelly to make. By the time I get CB jelly, I might be very old then. Most definitely. Alexi, all this talk about camping trips and travel makes me want to drive off and see where I end up. Head west. Head west. Head to Big Bend. Head to Big Bend Ranch State Park. That's where I'm going to be in 2 weeks. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so awesome. Me and my buddy hiking the trails. It's going to be an adventure because you hike from spring to spring. It's about 8 miles between springs and some very rough terrain. And so you hike from one spring to the other, fill up your water, camp there the night, and then head to the next spring the next day. So we'll see what happens. Kelly, yep. Everyone has CBD in their system because they feed the cattle and other animals hemp until DuPont arrived on the scene. Next thing you know, it's reefer madness and such propaganda. Ooh. Okay, I recommend hiking around Whidbey Island in Puget Sound. Ooh, that sounds nice. Ooh, hiking along the ocean. Nice, nice, nice. All right, it is 8 o'clock. So at this point, it is time to start the day. Jonathan, I want to hike Guadalupe Peak, highest point in Texas. Yep. The one problem with Guadalupe Peak, from what I see, is it's like one of these places where there's just a line of people to get to the top. You stand there for 30 seconds, and then you got to move out of the way for the next person to take their pictures. So I prefer the more secluded areas, but definitely Big Bend Ranch State Park, very, very, very secluded. Okay, if you do day hikes at Big Bend, look up Ernst Tenaha. Is that a trail or a person or both? All right, but it's time, like I said. Yep, I'm going to be there a few weeks before you are. Yep. We'll probably stop at Terralingo for a beer afterwards. But I'm blessed that the superintendent, the head of Big Bend Ranch State Park, is a friend of mine. So the first night we're going to crash at his house and drink mead and reminisce. And then after that, get up early and drive down to where we're going to be camping, set up camp there, spend the day loafing. And then the next day, start hiking the loop, the 23-mile loop. Like I said, that'll take 3 days, and then get back to the campsite, spend another day at the campsite, and then pack up and come home. Okay, so the Ernest something or other trail, water bowls and beautiful rock layers. Cool. All right, at this point, it's time to start smoking some meat. So I got to get going. Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Moderation, my friends, is always the key. So until tomorrow, end broadcast.